Konnichiwa, minasan! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taste testing this 1カップヌードルアワビ風味オイスター煮込みコラーゲン 1000mg, which is basically just a super fancy, seafoody, very rich cup ramen. So not only is real ramen delicious and perfect in Japan, their cup ramen, cup noodles are also delicious. Not as delicious, I just mean they're way more delicious than what you can find here in the States. This company is not only famous, but it also has a museum in Yokohama. I've always wanted to go to it. You can also create your own cup noodle by choosing the ingredients that go inside. I really want to make my own Reina cup noodle ramen thing, but I've never been able to go. It's either always sold out or at max capacity. Anyway, the brand cup noodle is also known for making a lot of really interesting, weird, limited flavors. I guess Japan's kind of known for doing that. They do that with potato chips and ice creams, but today we're talking about this. So I think I mentioned before how it's seafoody. It's specifically awabi and oyster. So oyster is oyster, but awabi is, I believe, abalone, which is another type of shellfish. So this is a super shellfishy type of ramen, and it also has a lot of collagen in it. Collagen seems to be in a lot of products and food in Japan. I guess, I mean, it's like a protein, it's a fat, right? It's a lipid? So before I open this up, I wanted to point out the packaging. There's actually an extra little seasoning packet on top right here, and it says 贅沢仕上げ特製オイスタースープお召し上がりの直前に入れてください. So, it's a luxury topping, and it's a special type of oyster soup. You're basically supposed to put it in before you eat it. So you, I guess, first fill this with hot water, and you wait 3 minutes, and then right before you eat it, you put this in, you sprinkle this thingy in. I get why it's in a separate packaging. As I opened up the plastic, I noticed that this actually has expired on October 20th. I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna be totally fine. Look, it's very pretty. Ready? Are you ready for this? Whoa, that was dangerous. Hold on. All right, let me hold it like this. Ooh, what's all of that stuff? So there seems to be just a lot of freeze-dried ground meat, like just a lot of meat things inside, and what I think are dried tofu, maybe? Oh, are those the freeze-dried oysters and abalones? But they're square. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna eat it anyway. Brought the hot water with me. I shouldn't do that. I'm afraid to tilt it down to show you, but it doesn't look very different from earlier. 3 minutes. 3分だよね。3分後。はい。3分待ちましょう。Ta-da! 3 minutes have passed. It just smells like regular cup noodle. It looks like what happens in the toilet after you have really spicy sundubu. I'll tilt the camera for this. It doesn't look that messed up. Alright, I was exaggerating. Whoa. Okay, so the things that I thought were meat are definitely not, because it's melting. That must be like the collagen flavored things. I don't know. Hot. All right, I'm gonna put this thingy in now. How the hell do I do this? Okay, so it's just like this kind of thick flavored soy sauce situation. That's all it really is, flavored soy sauce. I really like the way the soup thickened. It's pretty delicious, and it keeps the temperature really, really hot. And also, the soup tastes pretty sweet, which actually, hold on a second. Oh, so earlier I said that it was abalone and oyster flavored. That's not necessarily wrong, but it's actually oyster sauce, which explains why it's got that kind of sweet flavor thing going on. Oyster sauce is still oysters, but it's made by cooking oysters in different manners with different spices, and then you, I guess, turn that into a sauce. So that's what's in there. That was like kind of the point of that liquid packet that's also in there, to give it that extra layer of deliciousness. So yeah, my bad, a little bit wrong. Not totally wrong, still oysters or oyster flavored. Look at how real the cloud ear mushrooms look. Kikurage, how crazy is that? The texture is basically as it is normally. I was gonna say fresh, but I don't know what fresh cloud ear mushrooms are. I thought they come dehydrated the way shiitake mushrooms are. I don't know what I'm talking about. And look at this piece of kale that came inside. It looks real. I mean, it is real. It's just, it's dehydrated. So you'd assume that it would look extremely funky or taste extremely funky, but it like bloomed into what just looks like kale. Honestly, this tastes better than real kale. Done. That was freaking delicious. I ate the whole thing. If I were to rate it, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I reserved the 10 out of 10 for something that absolutely just completely floors me and blows me away. This came very, very close. However, I don't think I can eat this all the time. Although I don't think you should be eating anything like this all the time anyway. But the thickness and the sweetness, although it's a nice treat, it's all it is, a treat. I don't want to have it all the time. Right now, I don't know if there is really a 10 out of 10 spot right now, but 9 though, 9 out of 10 is up there. This was freaking delicious, and it's also really fun and interesting. I think it would be a really fun gift to give somebody from Japan, almost either as a gag or just to be like, look at how interesting the food is over there. But my husband is allergic to shellfish, so I'm always very careful and conscious about that and trying really hard not to get anybody anything that is shellfish related because I'm afraid that they're allergic, so just be careful. But for everybody else who is shellfish safe, that is super hard to say. I do recommend this. It was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you would try this cup noodle. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. そんじゃまたね。ごちそうさまでした。